some women really are something different. Can't even be mad at them. I got a girlfriend that, um, and this is a no judgment zone. Well, I'm lying. I'm lying. Because regardless if it's negative or positive, it's still passing judgment. But anyway, I got a girlfriend, and she had been through hell and back with her fucking husband. But the hell that she been through was because of, his constant cheating and abuse, and while in the marriage. And now, well, no, this is a correction because this been my girlfriend since high school, so they've been together well over 30 years. And you know, I'm just what I'm saying is, first of all, I'm not married. I have not been married. So it's some people could say that I don't know what it entails to maintain a marriage, but there's a point where I just think I might not ever know what it is to maintain a marriage if that's what it is to maintain a marriage. To constantly put up with a revolving door of infidelity and abuse. I don't have that in me. I don't have that in me. The situation in which I'm healing from, which I have healed from, my last situation, took so fucking much out of me. And it took me a long fucking time. And sometimes I still have my motherfucking days. And I think I still have my days because I am not into having a relationship with a significant other right now. I'm not. That's not particularly the space that I'm in right now. So that's probably why I still think about, my last uh, situation or occurrence with that person. But that shit took a lot out of me. You know, real shit. That fucking putting yo. I do not ever advise no fucking body to do that motherfucking shit. The nigga got locked up. I put a large part of my life on hold for 13 motherfucking years. 13 motherfucking years. That is a fucking time I cannot get the fuck back. And I'm forced to be in a position to look at it like I have to look at it as the glass half full. I have to look at the silver lining. I have to because I refuse to be defeated by circumstances that I've been in. Right? And so in order to keep pressing forward, in order to keep pushing forward, I have this, I have to look at it from a different perspective, and not look at it in from the negative spin on it, because it's a very, to my opinion, it's a difficult situation. you know I did not have the heart, I didn't have it in me to leave that motherfucker right there, even though I had all the fucking signs. I had all the signs to leave that motherfucker. I didn't have the heart because I was in love. I don't know about him. I doubt it very seriously, but I'm talking about me and taking accountability. And I couldn't see myself doing that to someone that I love. But in not doing that, I set myself up, so to speak, and not dealing with the pain then, I definitely had to turn around and deal with the pain later. And I realized how much I have sacrificed and how much I've given to a ungrateful, raggedy ass, low life, horrible motherfucking person. Like and again, that's who they have become, because everybody grow and everybody changes, and we can't say that those growth and those changes are necessarily positive for everyone, because they're not. They're not. And I'm saying it for what it is, and I couldn't see it then because I didn't know it then. That's not what he showed me then. And it just felt like a total fucking waste of time. And that in itself made me weary, made me tired. It made me realize that it's situations like that I'm not ever again going to fit into the criteria of marriage material, if that's what marriage material entails. If it entails me lowering my standards, belittling myself, being disrespectful to myself, not being able to have healthy boundaries, not being able to be respected in my partnership, if it means abandonment, constant stress, and so forth and so forth, because I'm reaching for certain shit, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. If it entails that, I don't have it in me. I don't fucking have it in me. It was a lesson that I have fucking learned, but it was an expensive fucking lesson. And I will not ever, ever wait for a motherfucker ever again. Ever. So that means that I have to be very careful about the choices that I make. And because let me tell you some other shit about healing too. Let me tell you something else about the healing also. And I'm going to get back to my point. Well, this involves my point. When you're on a spiritual journey, I have seen so many memes that say, I do not chase, I attract. And here's why I think that shit is fucking unhealthy, right? To even say. Because when you are ascending in your spirituality or elevating in your humanity, you're not always going to attract the alikeness. Opposites attract too, motherfucker. Dark is attracted to light. You understand me? So, excuse me, that's my washing machine finished washing. So, excuse me. Dark is also attracted to light. Now, here's the thing that bothers me. And, talk to me. It could be just me. But here's the shit that bothered me about what I've heard a lot of spiritual people say. What you have to do is you have to do the inner work and heal whatever it is in you that keeps attracting a certain type of individual. And I just feel like that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because when you have that light within you, from self-love, from divine love, from being divinely connected, when you are working on yourself constantly, when you are in love with yourself and you get to a state where you only want the best, your light is going to attract all sorts of motherfucking beings. You're going to attract the alike. You're also going to fucking attract the dark. It's going to be dark motherfuckers that gravitate to your life for their own motherfucking selfish reasons. Because dark is not ever going to gravitate towards you for your embetterment. It's not ever going to be healthy because they're dark. They're in a space that they're not able to appreciate or understand your light. But it's light. It has a presentation of no matter what the fuck you went through. Because you and I both know this motherfucking journey ain't no joke. You get fucking insomnia, you get motherfucking anxiety, you cry, you heal, you stress, you going through shit just to gain better understanding of yourself and get to a better place. And so you go through a lot. Thank God we don't look like what we've been through. But the point is, regardless to what you go through, it appears beautiful, the light. It has this beautiful soft glow, but it's bright and it's warm and it feels good. It looks good, let me say. It looks protecting. It looks safe. So that's why the dark is going to gravitate toward you. So I don't even think it's fucking possible to heal parts of yourself for the sole reason of not attracting certain things. You can't, this fucking impossible. You can't fucking do that. What you can do is you can do what you need to do to heal yourself from the issues and the circumstances that cause trauma in your life and just keep moving forward. That is what you can do, and that is doing your best. And so I want to get back to the point of, of just healing overall. I didn't know then what I know now. I know better. I've accepted that my love was taken for granted. I was taken advantage of, and that it was used as an enabling tool, unintentionally, but regardless. It enabled him to continue to do what the fuck he wanted to do, whatever the fuck that was. Now I'm at a point where I'm relieved to say that whatever the fuck his issue was or may have been, I'm done trying to figure that shit out. I just know that there were lessons that I needed to learn, and he was the one that had to spark the interest in learning those lessons. He was the one that, catapulted me into continuous growth. Because you know what? I think I may have gotten comfortable, with my life. Just like, because at that point, I was happy. My children were well. I was well. He was well. And I just was like, whatever it takes to make it work. But when I look at these relationships that's 30 and 40 and 50 motherfucking years long and strong, I can't help but to think somebody had to do a whole lot of forgiving and somebody did a whole lot of fucking crying. And although I cannot speak for all, I can just simply say that I won't ever settle again or dumb myself down or feel like I owe it to someone else to occupy the same space that they're in, because I don't want to be in my greatness, without them. I don't want them to feel no type of way towards me because they see my greatness. I don't want to offend anyone for being, myself and being who I am. I won't ever do that shit again. I won't ever only look at people because I love them. I will look at the characteristics of people, and I get to decide who they are, the space that they occupy in my life, and how I will treat them, how I'll reciprocate anything with them, if at all. You know, I wish you healing. You know, I every time I say to myself a lot, not for nothing. I ain't really got too much because I'm a thinker. I think a lot. I think a lot to the point that I probably overthink. And so there's times where I'm like, I don't really have much to say on this channel. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to do the channel anymore. But I feel like at times like this, I'm doing myself a disservice because the main fucking reason why I started this channel is because I was so heartbroken and I needed to find a way to heal. And even though I've since healed from that heartbreak, there are still circumstances that and some pertaining to and some not pertaining to my last relationship that I revisit in order to learn how to heal it, close it up, and move forward. And I've had revelations. I've had divine communication. And you know what divine communication is. It comes either through meditation. It comes through your prayers. It comes through your dreams. Whichever way God and the universe choose to deliver those messages, sometimes it's through other people. But I've learned so much about myself. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. And one of the things that I learned about myself is, when you are healing, you're not gonna be who the fuck you used to be. You're not. That trauma is that fucking real. That shit will change you. It can change you. Allow yourself grace. It's okay. As long as in the way that it changed you does not physically or mentally or emotionally hurt other people, like you don't target a people, because of the effects that the trauma have. It's okay if you allow it to change you, because all that really means is that those changes were meant to come. Like, this is who you need to be at this current time, place, and space in your life. That's why we needed to learn the lesson, and I have learned that I don't have any fucking room to entertain, to connect with, to go along just to get along. Like, if my energy, and I can be fair and say that maybe I can be a bit much to people who are not used to dealing with people that are full, abundant, right? If my energy, if anything, that any type of my resources that I am applying into any situation is not being reciprocated, I am going to fucking pull out. I'm pulling out. I don't have it in me. And this is why I look, at my girlfriend, marriage, and I'm just like, wow, the fucking resilience to stay in something broken. And I think too, you know what I think too? I think that people also choose to stay in something broken or something toxic or something really unfulfilling because number one, they really don't know their value, understand their value. It's other reasons like people don't want to be alone. People refuse to be alone. And the fucked up thing, well, it's not fucked up. I'm popping my shit, you know, when I start talking. It's not fucked up, but the reality of the shit is if you want to heal from anything, you have to be alone at some fucking point. You have to be alone at some fucking point. You have to be alone even to fucking pray, to get the fucking messages and but you have to be alone at some fucking point. You was fucking born alone. You was basically raised alone. I don't give a damn if you got siblings. Like you, at a certain amount of time, you've always had responsibility of yourself. So this whole fucking idea that you just can't be alone, that shit is toxic within itself. I don't give a fuck. That shit is crazy to me. That you just can't be without a person that is not even good to you. So, you know, some people don't want to be alone or can't be alone. And then, you know, it's like, you know, like, what is it all for? I'd like to know that. Do you really, really believe that your partner respects you and cares for you and loves you if they're doing all of these things to hurt you? And why is that tolerable? Why does the tolerance or the threshold, whichever way, the for tolerance for pain, why does it keep accumulating? Why does it keep go like we a lot of women don't raise the bar, and it could be kind of scary because not a lot of people excuse me, can meet you at your bar. And I'm realize that relationships are really based on, you know, it's a balance of all things. So it's based on your awareness of oneself and each other, how much you can get along, and how much of your dislikes you can accept and continue to move forward in a relationship with, because there's no, you know, no such thing as perfection. But I'm just like, you know, when it's like, I don't know when it's constantly shown to you, when motherfuckers constantly show you that they really don't give a fuck about you, it's in their actions. What makes us keep lowering our bar? Like, we don't raise the bar. We don't say, you know what, I deserve better than this. And yes, I have so much amount of years with this person and I am going to miss certain things, but I can't continue on like this. I need to, because I want to find my other half of happy, you know, or you know, I want to find my person, for lack of better words. I want to find my person. You want to find your person, and that's the person who you don't have to lower your standards. You don't have to lower yourself in any fucked up way. And you don't have to raise the threshold for pain or what you can tolerate, because they're going to bring the bullshit. Your person is your person, and y'all have a understanding that nobody else understands. And so, you know, this is why maybe, you know, I'm speaking from the outside looking in. I'm real enough to be able to say, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I can't see that being for you or even for me. I can't see your person or my person being someone that that constantly hurt you. They're constantly hurt. Because let me tell you something, in any divination that you believe in, whether you're a Buddhist, whether you're a Hindu, whether you're a spiritualist, whether you're a Baptist, a Christian, I don't care what God it is that you believe in. Even if you 5% or 85% or whatever it is that you believe in, you will not ever be able to convince me that the God that you serve wants that for you. That God's best is physically your worst. Like on this plane. You're not going to convince me that you're loyal and you're dedicated to the universe. And the universe, keeps ascending you. And the mate that the universe sends for you is going to be somebody that's so fucking below you. And the fucking only thing you could say is, that's my assignment. What? You're not going to fucking sit here and tell me that, you go to church every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And because you are a dedicated worshiper, for lack of better words. When God sends you your person, it's going to be someone that mentally, physically, emotionally abuses you. What? And I know that it is easier said than done to leave someone that you love, because I have 13 years of experience in that fucking area. And we're all different fucking people. We're all different. But it comes a point where you got to love yourself more. You have to be fully self-aware. And in your divinity, when you're ascending, you have to understand so that you can overstand that your person may not be in the package that you want. But their spirituality, their spirit, their soul, their principles, their values, their morals, forgive me, I was getting confirmation on what I was saying, so I just needed that moment of silence. Your person is going to be your person. You have to look at perfection as from every aspect. It's not just, you're not going to get nobody perfect, so he going to mistreat me, but he look good, or, he fine, or, we got these kids together, but he just treat me all fucked up. No. Your person, you may have to grow an attraction towards them. But, and this is because they may not come in a package that you necessarily want them to come in. They may not have a chiseled fucking body. Maybe a little plump. Maybe a lot of plump. Maybe hella skinny. Whatever the shell is that enough for you to totally not consider them? Because maybe they can be good to you. Maybe they are your person. And why is healthy relationships frowned upon so much in our community? It's frowned upon so fucking much that we have fucking taught ourselves that if he ain't some kind of fucking knucklehead ass nigga, we ain't interested. If he don't fit some type of bad boy type of image, he corny. To where as though we push out some of our men, not all of them, but a lot of us push our men to certain limitations just to fit a fucking criteria that we feel like a turn us on. Why the fuck a nigga treating you good don't turn you on? Why the fuck if a nigga just, spur them up? Because, I like flowers. I'm big on flowers, So when a motherfucker, give you flowers just because. Why that don't turn you on? Whatever your thing is. Whatever because I know some women that don't like flowers at all. Okay, well, what if your thing is perfume or a watch or, just to chill because life gets so fucking busy. You get caught up doing, work and stuff. He get caught up working and, and then y'all got kids with different people and, you're just trying to make sure everybody's all right. And when he say, well, listen, I know you're free this day. I'm free. I booked us an overnight stay. We're going to go to dinner. We're going to go here. Like, what? Why when you have men that's willing to do things for you to enhance your femininity and to allow you to thrive in that aspect. And don't try to get my words twisted and fucked up. I'm not saying allow you to thrive as if you need permission. And I'm not saying promoting your femininity as if you need them to. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. Don't try to twist my shit because you in your bag right now, bitch. It ain't about you. I'm just saying overall. Why is it when you get these type of men who have codes of ethics, of morality, when they're in these relationships with women and, they go to treat you the way you actually deserve to be treated, what in you feels like that's boring? What about that turns you off? What about that makes you feel like he's a simp? What about that makes you say, now, because you'll complain that, I'm going to snatch your name out the air, that Debo ain't doing something fucking right. When you'll wait it out for a while before you start dating again, and then you'll date Glenn. I don't know. Then you'll date Glenn. And Glenn is the total opposite of Debo. He, does nice things for you. He, likes hanging out with you. He's patient. He's understanding. He's trying to, in so many words, without emasculating himself, let you know that he, he's trying to build with you. He's trying to be with you or whatever the case. What I'm just trying to figure out, what about a man actually being a man, a sovereign being that can think for himself and that come up with things nice to do for you or do with you, whatever? Why is that corny? Because we've been taught that in our fucking culture. You cannot motherfucking tell me we have not. We watch motherfucking men beat our auntie ass, beat our motherfucking sister ass, beat our motherfucking ass, constantly cheat, come with these outside children, all type of motherfucking shit. And it's excused. And the hopes that, if I forgive him, he won't do it again. If he understands what it is to lose me, he won't do whatever the can, right? So why, when you get someone opposite of that, you say that as corny? And again, I'm just asking, I'm just trying to inquire because I have been there before when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I don't feel that way. And of course, we were all like a happy medium. We would love a medium space where, he's a fucking bad boy nigga. He doing, what I'm saying? But, I don't know. He opened doors for me. You know, we get to go on trips and, you know, he's all about me. He's for me. He don't disrespect. He don't, you know, he treat me well, you know, but you know, he a thug shit outside, you know, whatever the case is. You want a happy medium, but if you don't get that, are you willing to refrain from ever experiencing a healthy relationship? If you don't get your medium, what are you willing to compromise on? You know, I'm just asking. What are you willing to compromise on? Because, and are you? You know, and are you? Because compromise and settling are two different fucking things. And I've realized a lot in my past. I have even settled for fucking friendships. And not even with niggas. I'm talking about with motherfucking women. Women who feel some type of fucking way about you, but will still be around you because your fucking light is shining a little bit on them. And they fine with that while y'all together. You know what I'm saying? So if you carry yourself a certain way and you may attract a certain type of dude that's really their fucking type, you know, and they're hoping to get fucking noticed. Because let me tell you something about motherfucking women too, bitches. Let me tell you something. You'll get a certain age and you'll know if you fucking got it or if you don't. And you know what I'm talking about. It's not just your power. Notoriety of who the fuck you are as a sovereign being, as an individual, as a woman. You know when you fucking got it and you know when the fuck you don't got it. And bitches that don't got it, they know they don't fucking have it. Okay? And don't ever fucking think that at any age that they will not do whatever the fuck it is that they got to do to get a little bit of your shine. And the fucking moment you realize it, it starts to separate yourself from the fucking people because you realize that that's all the fuck the relationship is based on. You pouring into them, trying to help them become a better woman, become a better person, become a better fucking friend. That's all it really is, you know, and that they stepping into, you know, to your shine a little bit. Well, at first you say to yourself, you know, I don't mind shining with people. But baby, that ain't the fucking case. You're not shining with these bitches. You shining by yourself. You standing out. And them bitches don't like it. And the moment you become aware of that, and you start saying, all right, I got to pull the fuck up out of here, them bitches will really show face. They'll show you who they really are. And who they have been the whole motherfucking time. So, I'm glad that this healing has taught me a different level of discernment, even with motherfucking so-called female friends who are no longer my friends, because this heartbreak have awakened me to the potency of my love. When I love you, I love for real. I don't bullshit. I don't fake. I don't know if it's a Virgo thing or I don't know if it's an adult woman thing, but I cannot do fucking fake. I'm not no fake bitch. Oh my God. I don't have time for y'all fake bitches. I don't. If I don't like you, I stay the fuck from around you because there is nothing about you that I'm interested in. I don't like you. Why the fuck I'm gonna even be around you? But the ops, the enemy, or whatever seem to think otherwise. I don't fucking know. You know, the bitches be jealous of you, don't really like you the whole fucking time, but still want to be around. I never understood that shit. I never understood that shit because I'm just not like that. I'm not fake. I'm not with none of that bullshit. And when I get to the point that I see that what I'm putting in isn't being reciprocated, not even compromised to meet me anywhere in the middle, in your middle, I pull the fuck up out of there. Because I know that much about myself that I don't give a fuck if I am shining. I still deserve reciprocity at the fucking least. At the least. What I give you, I deserve to have that back. Love, respect, appreciation, understanding. I deserve that shit. And if I'm not fucking getting it, what the fuck I'm staying around for? I'm not. I will remove myself. Fast. Because I'm only going to go in the fucking places and spaces where I am being reciprocated. My energy is being fucking reciprocated. I don't have to keep pouring nothing into no motherfuckers that ain't pouring it back. Or the shit that they fucking pouring in is fucking poison. And that's, again, where the confusion come in with these, long relationships of unhappiness and toxicity. Motherfuckers be pouring poison back into you. Because they really don't even care for you. But, it's the title, I guess. I don't know. It's the title. It's the, I don't know, the fame. Oh, that's Junebug wife. That's man wife. Whatever it is. My person is going to be for me, and I'm going to be for them. And I just hope that our relationship will be able to thrive in creativity and reality and sincerity and spirituality, and love, love and trust and shit like that. So I'm gonna get ready and go because I've been holding y'all for a good minute. Happy holy days to you guys celebrating. And I wish you all healing, baby. 23 is on a rise. 23, I don't promote selfishness either. I don't. People be like, oh, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's really not all about you. It's really fucking not. If you want to have healthy relationships in your life, you can't be selfish. This is a lot of the reason why we left the motherfuckers or the bitches or whatever, because people being selfish. It's all about me. No, it can't be all about you. It cannot be all about you. But it can definitely be about self-promotion, self-elevation, self-preservation. It definitely can be about that. And that is what I am for in 2023. So I wish you continued healing. I hope all the blessings in your heart's desires works out in your favor. And I will be getting back at you guys very, very soon. I got a trip coming up too. Yeah. So I'll probably do little skits on the trip. I also have some conversations coming up too that I'll post later on. But yeah. Get your shit popping, baby. 2023 is here. It's here. It's the 7 year. 7. And if you're familiar with numerology in any type of way, or you practice, or you understand the divine language of the universe, it's the year of the 7. 7.